So what were we supposed to be talking about today?
Brainstorming for your campaign of one-shots.
My campaign. Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the video is not anything formal. It's just like us chatting.
Right.
Just like the one that I did with Kevin.
Yeah.
So literally no intro or outro needed or anything like that. But
Right. No, I was just trying to get my snacks down before we started, but
oh, totally. I mean,
it doesn't really matter.
or we make this the bonus content for members only.
Not the not the Smatreon.
Yeah.
My ASMR.
We are up to 88 subscribers.
Wow, actually that's impressive.
Yeah.
It's climbing quickly.
Yeah, we were at 69 for a while. And
Yeah, I
then,
kind of plateaued there for a minute.
yeah, and then we jumped up. Now we're plateaued at 88. So
As long as the number keeps going up, I'm okay.
yeah.
Because it's when it kind of stops and like we see the numbers like significantly decline.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we know we gotta fire somebody
Right.
because it's obviously one person's fault.
Right.
It's never the fact that our channel has gone downhill or anything like that. No, it's because that one person that we brought on was just
Right.
awful.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
I've had trouble with consistency for posting, and so it's like just because work has been more demanding.
Right.
And so, like, even coming out of my work projects, I've just been kind of exhausted. So, I'm like in the middle of editing the one shot that Tessa did right now. I'm like, I don't know, probably 15 minutes into episode 1, and it just like it takes such a long time because I would love to just cut, like, here's the beginning, here's the end, send it.
Right.
And I could do that. Or I could, like, just put a little extra effort into it.
Right, but it's the going through and making like all the little quips and stuff in the middle and adding all the little sound effects and all the other little animations that you do. So
Yeah. At some point, it'd be nice to hand off the editing to someone else, but
right, or
we'll
at
see.
least it also depends on like what the editing is too. It's like what software you're using and all that stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think every editor has their own kind of preferred platform, their preferred style. So I am just, I think, a little too much of a generalist to make any one part of things really good.
You just kind of want everything good all the time.
Huh?
You just want you want everything to be good.
I can do most aspects of video production like a solid like B or C, right? I can get it done, I can put it out,
Right.
but I don't think I ever quite hit that A quality because it's like I've just trained as such of like a jack of all trades. It's like
Right.
I have a little bit of experience with video, with lighting, with audio, a little more audio than other things, but also like audio for like stage and not for recording, and so there's differences there.
Yeah, big differences.
And then like and so most of my realistically experience is with like producing and directing, but that's the least of what I do because I'm also just doing the general other stuff. And so
Right. So if you had like a crew of people, it would be a lot easier. But you'd have to like, I think you have to pick that crew.
yeah,
You can't just be like, oh yes, my trusted friend, come on. Because like I would love to help you, absolutely. However, besides like setting up equipment, that's about as far as I got.
right.
Like digitally, not smart about it at all.
Yeah, so that's the tricky thing is like
Yeah.
I can train someone to do stuff,
Right.
but I can only train them up to the point that I'm at. All of these things, like, even though they might seem like, well, yeah, I can throw up a light, I can throw up a camera, whatever.
Yeah.
And I can get it to that, like, B tier sort of quality. Like, it takes a specific like eye or ear and skill set.
Yeah.
That is just like, if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
And it's like you kind of like in order for someone to exceed the level that I'm at. So I'm not even at that point where I'm just like, if I'm setting up a light that I'm like, I have to guess and check multiple times. I can't just like see it and be like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
right?
you're not just gonna throw it up there and be like, "Yep, I know that's gonna work."
Mm-hmm.
So part of that also comes with experience, I think, though.
Oh yeah.
And I think you have that experience in a lot of stuff. So not knowing how to do everything perfectly well like that, and admitting that, I think that's the more honorable trait. To be fair,
Oh, well, thank you.
it's the being humble part of that, and so that you can take solace in that. But but yeah, we got to work on some stuff, but it's okay. We'll talk about that. We'll talk
Oh
about
yeah,
that later.
the tech stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, totally fair.
No, but
I'm-
it happens. We're like we established when we first started this. When you first started this,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it was a spitball idea between the two of us, and then you were just like, oh wait, I actually have the ways to do that, and you
Yeah.
did it, and you're like, hey, guess what? I'm like, oh, okay. But
It is technically happening. Is it up to like that A tier
No.
quality? No, because it's like I literally had some of the stuff already.
Yeah.
Working with a 30-year-old soundboard, I had to pick up 2 more mics and 1 light, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
And-
we're it's technically happening. Like,
it technically works.
yeah.
and that's where a lot of stuff actually starts, and a lot of big YouTube channels, big just communities and games, everything that we see is like these really polished products all start from that one thing. And at least for me, I realize that with music is because I have friends in the music community, and growing up, around here, grew up with a bunch of, up and coming artists, but also, at least my parents grew up around here in the 80s where a lot of big rock and roll bands were just starting. So they went to all these, huge bands now. They all started in backyards.
Right.
So
Right.
I kind of approached this with the same attitude of like, this is our backyard show.
Yeah.
This isn't a worldwide, thing yet. It's
Right,
just
right.
it's a backyard couple of people having fun. We're taking at least one of our passions and focusing on that for the time being, and trying to do the best we can with that.
Yeah.
So that being said, now I get to start with a new, it's not really a new passion. I've wanted to DM for a while, but trying to actually like do the thing and like put stuff on paper,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the hardest part,
Yeah.
because I've had a bunch of ideas, and like I've fed you some of those ideas, and you've ran with them. Some of our other DMs have taken those ideas and ran with them. Blake being one of them. And then like even in our campaigns, I found that's kind of what we do. And you'll be running with something, you'll be like explaining a scene, or you'll be explaining a character, and I feel bad sometimes, but in my mind I have like this one picture of like this one specific thing, so I'll like spitball ideas at you in real time.
Yeah.
And I found that together, when we do that, we both bounce off each other with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And like I feel bad at sometimes because I don't know if you have like this huge plan, or you're also just spitballing, trying to see what sticks. So
That's the real question, right?
that's
like, at any given moment, it's both. Like, and so like I have my idea of
Yeah.
like what the room looks like, or like what sort of things that you guys are going to encounter, what sort of stuff might be accessible for your characters to interact with. But like really, like when you do stuff like that, I really appreciate it, because it makes my job a lot easier, because you're essentially like helping to render the environment for me. If you're like, oh yeah, so we're in a study, so like what kind of like books are on the bookshelf, like do I see anything that's like really old? And I'm like, oh, cool, yeah. There's this really old book. Let me go back into the DM notes in my mind and pull out some like obscure lore fact that like might be helpful, or not helpful at all, and it just helps like creates a little flavor to things.